Hey Glam Fam, CrissyBeauty here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to episode 3 of the Disney Princess Makeup Series. I'm getting better at saying it. Okay, so for episode 3, I wanted to do Rapunzel. So Tangled. Well, Rapunzel, but that's what her movie's called. So for that, I'm using 3 different palettes. The Morphe Pride palette, the Anastasia Norvina palette, and the Colourpop Honey palette. I'd show you that one, but it's over there. I don't want to reach for it, but you'll see it. I'll show it later. So to start off with, we are going to go into the Pride palette, and we're going to pick up, what is it? Aww, it's called #LoveWins. So actually, no, we're going to go, and like a little moment, we're not even going in with that one. I'm going to go in with Truth first. So the very, very deep purple, this shade here, using a Morphe, what am I going to use? Morphe M456 brush. So this is what I'm using to pick up the purple. And we are going to do a halo effect look. So we're going to focus the product on the outer corner and inner corner. Okay, so I am, per usual, with products that I use that are very vibrant or very pigmented. I put it, like I want to say heavy colors, really. I kind of pat it on and then I'll start blending it just because it helps immediately without having to have like too much fallout. So that's what we're going to do. As you start patting, try and keep like a bit of a V, like angled out shape. Like a triangle, I guess, is what we're going to try and keep with this. Not too much because it is a halo look, so I don't want too much of a sharpness, but I don't want it to look too round either. So I'm doing it very slightly, not too much, just so it's like the slightest bit. And we are going to take it a little bit into our crease as well. We're going to use a different transition shade for the middle part too, but I'll explain that when we get to it. But for now, we are going to focus most of this product on the outer corner. And then once we're done with the outer corner, we will work our way into the inner corner. So it's totally up to you how dark or how light you want this color. I want it a bit darker because I am going to lighten it with a bit of yellow and a pinkish purple color, but it's completely up to you. So now working in the inner corner, I always start by patting. I mean, I pat always anyway, but I'll pat the product in without blending first, and then whatever's left, I'll slowly start bringing it up like so. Don't worry about getting some color in the middle. We're gonna go in with concealer and clean that up anyway. Okay, so tapping out whatever might be left on the brush, just so I don't have too much, and then I'm just gonna lightly put whatever's left and start blending the crease with this color before we go on with the other transition. Now using a Morphe 433 brush, so it's a bit bigger than what we were previously using here. And now we're gonna go on with #LoveWins. So that is this shade here. So it's a pinkish purple color. So we're gonna pick that up and we're gonna focus this just in our crease and mixing that and blending all of that with the purple we put previously. So for this color, I'm literally just tapping once and then just immediately, I'm not tapping out anything, and immediately putting that into my crease to blend everything using a light hand per usual. It's gotta get so annoying when I say that. Just to help blend all of this. So the main focus up here of what I wanted was the pink purple color. So I didn't put too much of the darker purple, just enough to kind of connect the halo, and that's about it. Okay, so now we are gonna go in with concealer. Be careful where I put it on my hand because I still have shadow on my hand. I don't want to put the concealer on top of that. All right. So we are not cutting the crease. We are guiding, making an outline, not guiding, for where we're gonna put the yellow. So because it is halo, this is where I want the yellow to be. So I'm gonna draw the line at top, just a slight line, and then I'm gonna drag. Ooh, I feel like I was blocking you. So we're gonna draw the line, and then I'm just gonna start patting it in down here. It doesn't have to be neat. It doesn't have to be, if you want to, you can make like literally like a little rectangle door if you want. But I'm just patting it right underneath that line that I created. So it's not all like together. All right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go in. This is where the ABH palette comes into effect. So we're gonna go with the yellow that we used for Snow White's look. E4, that's what it is. Because I feel like the yellow in the Pride one is a little bit like a crayon yellow. I don't really want a crayon yellow. See it. Well, I don't think you really can, but I don't really want that shade. I want something just slightly softer and a little bit more yellow. So we are going to pat this on. I didn't prime it with any white shadow, but you're welcome to if that's what you want to do. This I'm just putting directly over the concealer. Okay, so from here, if you want, you can put back the dark purple to kind of blur out those edges. If you're okay with it, then you can just leave it. I'm just gonna fix up those edges a little bit. All right, now this is where the Colourpop palette comes into effect. So this is Honey, and I'm going to use Palozza. So it is a glitter. It's not a glitter pigment, but it's like loose glitter. So like you can kind of pat it on my finger so you can kind of, I don't think you're gonna be able to see that at all. Maybe. So it's just loose glitter on a palette. So I'm gonna put that in the middle, right on top of the yellow. Because every Disney look has to have glitter, I feel like. Maybe that's just me. I love glitter in my makeup. Okay, for a halo look, I personally do not like to do a wing unless my halo look has a wing outer edge, and this one does not. So, excuse me. For that reason, I'm just gonna draw a simple eyeliner line, just following the line of my eye, and that's it. Not winging it or anything. This is just to give it a bit of depth. That was my dog. He makes weird noises while he's sleeping. That's it. That's all we're doing. All right. So now that we're semi-done with this eye, I just have to do the under eye, which of course we do after foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera to finish this eye and then put some lashes on, and I will be right back. All right, my other eye is done. My lashes are on. Now it is time to go in for the face. I am gonna use my Infallible, wrong Beauty Blender. Look at the difference. Okay, so this Beauty Blender was soaked in water, right, and squeezed out whenever. This one was not. It's just so weird. All right, so using I already primed my face. So now using the Beauty Blender. Ooh, I forgot what this one. I shouldn't put it like directly on top of it. We are going to apply our foundation. This time I am using a foundation that is my color, so I don't have to like bronze up my face so much. Living through a pandemic sucks when you have to buy things, because I can't go to the store, which is typically like when you go to, you know, makeup stores. You like do the swatching to find out, okay, well, which shade am I now? Because for women and men, we go through variety. of shades, obviously, because during winter we're 1 because the sun isn't out so much. During summer we're 3 levels of shade darker, and for some of us that hide our faces, which would be me, because I just, you know, the sun is not my friend. Not because I get burned, but it's just bad for your skin anyway. But for someone like me, I get like super tanned. So my shade range just varies, and I can't, like in the beginning of summer, I can be, you know, 104 in the Infallible foundation, but towards the end of summer, I can be like a mixture of like 106 and a little bit of 107, you know? So it just depends. So it's just annoying because I can't really go out and get anything besides like the Infallible. That's the only shade range I actually know my own skin. But other ones, like the Huda Beauty that I did the other day, and I said, you know, like bear with me because it was a little bit lighter than my actual skin tone right now. I can't really go and just like swatch anything because with everything the way it is, it's not like I could do it anyway, and then things are back to being closed. So it's just a little annoying. And I mean, I get it. Safety of everybody and whatnot. And I agree with it. It's just, like I said, annoying. You know, another thing I'm constantly in need of is lashes. I won't get lash extensions. Not that like I think it's a terrible thing to get done. It's just I won't personally do it because I feel like certain looks call for certain styles of lashes. You know, some call for more wispy, others call for just like softer lashes. Some call for more full or dramatic or cat eyelash, like just a variation in my opinion. And I wear too much. I don't think I ever really do my makeup without doing eyeshadow. I always have to have my eyeshadow done. For that reason, I feel like I can't just get lash extensions because it'll just, I don't know, I feel like I have to do a generic look or certain looks, because when I do anything with pink, I tend to do more of a cat eye. And my favorite lashes to do for that are the ones that are more fuller and go out towards the end. And wing liner, I love my demi wispies because they're not too full. So, and definitely when I wear darker makeup, like blue shadow or purple shadow, I love to use the more fuller lashes. So that's why I personally won't get lash extensions. I mean, the only time I ever see myself doing it is if I'm not really filming as much and it's just, you know, easier, and I get it, it is easier, but I don't know. Personally, I just like doing it all, so that's why I won't get it done. So for that reason, I'm always running out of lashes and it's super annoying. So before, I would set my foundation with my beauty blender, my Morphe beauty blender, but there's like little tears in it, so I don't use that to set it anymore. And I tried using the e.l.f. Beauty blender, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of the way it picks up the powder and sets it. So I am currently just using the neon brush to set. I do like to do my eyes first, and then I'll pick up a little bit and kind of just apply all over, especially the places I feel like I'm more oily. Personally though, I would suggest using a beauty blender to apply your setting powder, just because I feel like it presses more into the skin and just solidifies the whole look, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't have that right now, so, and I'm not a fan of the way this puts powder on, so for now I'm just using that. And now we are going to do the under eye. Okay, so for the under eye, I'm using Colourpop, and I'm gonna go in with Oh Behave. So this yellow shade here is what I'm using for the under eye. I'm focusing it more. Like I noticed when you guys, like when, not you guys, but I can notice like when I'm looking in the camera and I'm kind of like, you know, seeing what I'm doing, make sure I'm good. I tend to like, because I'm sitting cross-legged, not that you guys can really tell, but I am. And I tend to like lean on my leg, so I'm like, but I try not to be hunched over so much. All right, so I'm focusing this more so on the center. Now picking up, oh gosh, a definer brush. I'm gonna go in with the, what is it? It's called SF. Maybe I should go with a different one. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's use B4 from this palette. So this shade here, I'm gonna go in and apply that on the outer and inner corner on the lower lash line. Okay, because I have that whole thing going on in my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with mascara on my bottom lashes. I don't do this often, because I personally don't think it always calls for it. And you put mascara, I'm like trying to talk to you while I do this, and also I probably blocked you. I don't know how beauty gurus do it without like having to have like a mirror like right here, because I can't see, and I know there's plenty of them that wear glasses, so I don't know, I gotta figure that out. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't really put mascara on my lower lash line just because I feel like it makes your eyes look smaller. But for certain looks I do, obviously, like this, especially when I have so much going on. Alright, so for this, we are just going to contour. I'm using, what am I using? I think Tan and Toffee. 6 and 7, what's 6 and 7? Oh no, Toffee and Sculpt. So one is warm, one is neutral. And we're just going to apply that. When I do the same thing for contouring, just like I do with my bronzer. I will apply it starting from my hairline and then drag it forward. So when you start at your hairline, it just makes it look more like natural, I guess. There's nothing natural about makeup, but you know. I want a little bit more of a deeper, okay. And then I'm applying it underneath. To sculpt me up a bit. Alright, now that that's done, I'm gonna go in. I don't know, let me put this away first. Okay. I don't know what brand this is. It's called Pur Midnight Masquerade Face Palette. My mother-in-law gave it to me. Her and my sister-in-law do these makeup boxes things. I don't know. But sometimes I get extra things, so she just gave this to me. But it comes with these really pretty blushes. Some of them are highlight, bronzer, and then these eyeshadows. So I'm going to go in with a mixture of these two here. This one and this one. This is, it's not as bronzy as it's coming out in the camera, but just for a little bit of oomph. So we're gonna apply the pink one first. Whoa, that's pink. Was not expecting it to be so pink. I'm not sure. You know what? Let's find out what this makeup brand is and like how much it costs. Yeah. Okay, so this makeup brand you can find at Ulta, it looks like, and also on their website. I don't know. It's like not expensive. It's not like cheap, like I don't know, like Maybelline or Elf or something. But it's not like expensive either. It's not cheap or expensive. It's kind of somewhere in between. That's what I'm trying to say. It was, I mean, it comes out pigmented, obviously. I don't know. Maybe I should try it again another time. But normally I'm just used to, like I wear NYX, Colourpop, Elf blushes. I love how they just blend in with everything. They're easy to blend with the contour and on my face. This one kind of just seemed a little patchy-ish. Not like so much, like I don't think you can really see it. Like, I can see it because I'm looking in a mirror directly at it and it's like in my face. But yeah, I don't know. I'll let you guys know next time I use it. For sure. But right now I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'd ever like get their things myself. This was a gift, like I said. Kind of a gift. So, I don't know. Alright. Sorry, I had to check if my husband was home because we're supposed to be going to something. A family thing. And I'm filming. So, I already know if he would have came in here and been like, Ethan. Which is totally fine because technically I was supposed to be ready when he got off for work. And I mean, I kind of am. So, I don't know. Alright, so doing up my face right there. Okay, I'm gonna use the gold in the Anastasia. That's my husband calling me. I might be in trouble. One moment and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back and I'm off the phone. I'm not in trouble. That's what's important. Alright, lips. Using Coco's Clo Money. And then, I don't know, it's a lip shine from e.l.f. This shade. And that's the combination we're doing for this look. Alright, Glam Fam, that concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Comment, share with everybody so they can subscribe and see all of this wonderful awkwardness as well. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!